Hello everyone, this is Scott Hale, and in this video I want to talk to you guys about this one feedback that drives me up the wall, and that is folks that are just not giving precise answers during an interview. This one feedback comes up all the time, and usually it's in the form of, Scott, they're rambling too much during an interview, or I had asked them specific questions related to a project and they just kept going on and on and on. So, and this is just, it's unfortunate because I know some of these folks that when I receive this feedback, I know they can do the job and they're very, very talented, but I think it really comes down to how they're communicating during an interview. So just a quick tip around this and how to remedy this is, one, to be conscious of this, right? That you may have an issue around talking a little too much during an interview. And that's okay. That's perfectly normal because we all have flaws, obviously, right? So, but when that happens, you need to pay attention to it and correct it right away, right? And start really just shutting up and listening to more to the manager or whoever the interviewer is. And the other thing is, when you're giving examples, so at some stage during an interview, when you're actually sharing an example, make sure that you're not spending a lot of time on the intro part of the answer. So in other words, yes, you have to explain to them, a little bit about the problem or the project, but don't go on and on and on about that. Instead, mention it briefly and then, segue into, more on a series of steps that you took to get the job done or to complete that project. Talk about a series of maybe tools that you've used, whatever the case may be, but focus more on the steps and actions that you took along with your team members and how that generated into a positive outcome, and instead of just spending way too much time on describing what this whole project was all about. So hope that helps. Again, the other thing I just thought of is just practice. That's another thing I think that could really help you guys if you have struggled with this. So if you have any questions, let me know, and enjoy your day.